two things came back to me. And one is when I didn't know where to turn. And when I turned toward the Lord, He spoke to me.
Yeah.
He said, go find Gene. I mean, of all people, he says, go find Gene.
Yeah.
Let him pray for you, because he stands good with me. And, I mean, I look past the guy who could throw a football 70 yards. I mean, I look past, you know, the guy who's the life of the party. I look past all that.
Yeah.
I look past the guy who mowed lawns and worked in the shipping. I look past all that. Because when the Lord spoke to me, I was at the bottom. I mean, not really at the bottom of life, but I was at the bottom of
Your spiritual
how
walk.
do I ever find my way back?
Yeah.
That's what I was at the bottom of. I mean, I wasn't at the bottom. I mean, they're paying me carte blanche to move me across the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, so I wasn't at the bottom, but I was at the bottom of being able to depend on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Lord spoke to me and said, you know, go find Gene. And
That's amazing.
I was, you know, talk about being astonished. I was astonished.
Yeah.
And then when you came the first time to visit, and I'm telling you all about this restaurant that I go to, and the guy is really friendly, and he never charges me. He always charges me the same much, you know, no matter what I got. And I ate there every night. And we walked in that restaurant, and when we walked in, everything was normal. You stepped 1 foot in that door, and every dog in that place went ballistic. And you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
And
They were howling like they were being tormented.
yeah, I mean, they did. They were hollering. There was like 10, 12 dogs in there. You know, everybody got the dogs in the restaurant. He stepped, and I watched the open, and when I say I watched it, it was like almost like slow motion. And it was like you took one step in the restaurant and the dogs went nuts. And I asked you about it. I said, what is that? And you said, that's the Lord's authority on it.
Well, talk about dogs and authority. That black dog, we had this horrid dog, totally demonized. After we got married too, did we die, Joe?
Rick was
All
there.
those 2 black dogs that I had?
No, Rick was there because he was living in the trailer.
Now we're walking by the fence.
Meadowvale, Meadowline.
It's like a demon from hell that just barks. This black, maybe
German Shepherd, yeah.
No, they were.
So one day we
Yeah.
were walking and we just kind of put up with it. Gene started speaking to this dog with authority. You get over here! You get over here right now! And this dog was far away, right? It starts like crawling against its wheel. It's like
Resisting itself all the way.
It's like I don't know why my body is doing this, but it's like watching a dog get down on his knees and crawl over to the authority and hating having to do it. And all of a sudden, Gene's petting this killer dog. I mean, he's petting him, and the dog doesn't even know what happened because he came under the authority.
Yeah.
People either hate you for it or they are drawn to it.
Yeah.
You're either
They're meeting with that guy who was demon possessed.
In Tonga, yeah.
Yeah, in Tonga, and he was disrupting everybody else, and you got up there and you looked at the guy and said, sit down. And he sat down on the ground like a dog. And didn't move. And so,
Yeah.
remember that?
That's crazy.
And so, Yeah, shut up.
It is amazing.
You know what I wanted to say too, when